Hello, I'm Sarah Black.
And I'm Theo Black.
And here is our review in under 3 minutes for Beauty and the Dogs. No spoilers.
A Tunisian-French film about a woman who is raped and then has to deal with forces working to prevent her from reporting it. So I like this movie. It's pretty good. One of the things that really works is it's cut into segments, and each segment is a long take. And although people are using that a lot right now, it really works for me in this film because it gives it this dreamlike quality. You know, you're up above her shoulders, behind her, following her around a lot. It has a very nightmarish quality. That's what you said when we saw it. It has low lighting. There's a lot of things that really imbue this atmosphere of trauma and just like how hard it is for her and how unrelenting it is, which also feeds into the idea of how little agency she has. It's usually the men that are like sort of helping to make this happen for her or not, and she kind of has to fight the institutions, and that all really worked and went with the filmmaking for me.
The women also make life harder or worse for her as well. I think I want to talk about the nightmarish quality. You have that flowing shot, and then you have a cut, and you're somewhere else at some other time.
Yeah.
And it's very disorienting, and it goes with the kind of theme or what's happening in this movie is something horrible has happened to her, and yet she is dealing with more physical menace. The men are very big and kind of scary. But she's also dealing with like this bureaucratic nightmare where part of this movie is just her trying to get paperwork and sign paperwork. And the juxtaposition of this like physical threat with just trying to sign a paper is disorienting and strange and horrific.
Yeah.
And I like that aspect of it a lot. And that's the part that probably worked the most for me.
The issues I have with this sort of all center around timing and the story. It has to be really well timed because of what it is, all these long takes. But that does lead to moments in the story feeling kind of forced. Moments where she has to act hysterical or not in service of the story, not in service of her character.
Yeah.
There's lots of moments of heavy talking because they need to get information through, and a couple of scenes, one in particular, essentially the first police station they go to, where it's really a lot of talking, and although it feels noirish, it also feels flat to me.
I really enjoyed this movie, and I think it's well worth seeing.
Yeah, if you're into indies, this is definitely one worth seeing, even with the like minor narrative flaws. We're probably going to want to talk about this one on Twitter.
But in a little more detail and with spoilers.
You can find me at Pigeon_Theo.
And me at Pigeon_Sarah.